Hello Internet, we are back on Battle Spot with this shiny new capture card. Again, big thank you to Duncan Knee Deep for lending me this capture card. And we're going to hop in and do some battles, aren't we? So let's click the Battle Spot, the battle box thing, and see how we go. Again, this is my Gravity team. I mean, I suppose it's kind of fitting really that I'm using this team, which is the first team really that I used a lot at the beginning of the format on Showdown. So I'll be using it a bit more lately. Used it at the Manchester mid-season showdown a few days ago. But you know, let's just hop in and do some games. See how we go. See what happens. I know the team does have holes in it. Like, you know, at least I'm aware of that. But you know, can't win everything, I suppose. But we get someone who's lost a couple of battles maybe. You know, again, the ranking did reset when I changed DSs. But ooh, I'm liking the look of this team. This isn't a team that I'm going to underestimate because there's potential Tailwind, there's potential Trick Room. Mewtwo can be quite nasty. Licky Licky, I suppose he hasn't got Kyogre, but Licky Licky could maybe done some work. Oh dear, how are we going to go about this then? So, I don't know, Mewtwo is annoying because it does have Speed Gengar straight away. And I don't really just want to lead off with Kieran because the Bronzong could be an issue. I suppose I do have Fusion Flare on Kieran, I do have that fire option. So I'm actually going to go with Sableye and Kieran here. I'm going to go with Groudon and I'm going to go with Whimsicott too. So not taking Gengar here. Mewtwo I'm going to be a little bit wary of because I know it can do some damage to this team. But I don't know, let's you know, see what happens. Again, I hope that you know, the sound and the picture and everything is all right for you. Okay, so Bronzong and Tornadus. One Gyro Ball from the Bronzong should not knock out the Kyurem unless it's like a choice banded Bronzong or whatever. Tornadus, can it be an issue? I don't know. This is quite strange because it's like he's led with his Tailwind and Trick Room options. But Gravity is quite important, so I'm just going to go straight for that. And I'm just going to go straight for a Blizzard. I'm not going to mess around. I've got my Groudon in the back too, so Bronzong isn't really too much of an issue, even if he does get Trick Room up. But, okay, so no Tailwind. Okay, so there is a Focus Sash on Tornadus. I think. Yeah. I've got Feint on this Sableye, so I can pick that off next turn. Oh, he's got Focus Blast. What a lovely move. What a nice animation. And it does just over half. Okay, and he does Trick Room. So, okay, that's pretty funny actually, because my Gravity allowed him to hit his Focus Blast, so how about that? Does mean though that I can just go for a Feint onto the Tornadus, and what is the Bronzong going to do? Well, either way, it's not really going to do anything to Groudon, so I'm just going to switch Kieran out for the Groudon here. The Tornadus is staying in, because my Kieran switched out first, so whatever that Tornadus does, it is going down this turn. And a Gyro Ball from the Bronzong is not going to do anything to Groudon, and it'll do just a little tiny bit to Sableye too, so this seems like a pretty nice turn for me. You might have seen in the little bottom screen down there as well that I do have Quash on this Sableye, so even though he's got Trick Room up, oh no, he's got Hypnosis. Ooh, I did not see that coming. That's a problem. Well, I suppose you could say I deserved that. That is a big problem now. Wow, I thought that I was in a good position. That is not good. Wow. Well, I'm scared now. I'm legitimately scared. So this Bronzong must have Gravity on it as well. Oh dear. Yeah, I suppose that would explain the Focus Blast as well. Oh, what are we going to do? This is not a good situation. Because I do want my Whimsicott in, because at least I can put his Groudon to sleep as well, but I don't want to break its Sash. This is not good. I'm going to go for a Taunt onto the Bronzong, just in case it's got, like a, Yeah, it's going to go for Safeguard or something, because that could really mess things up here. My Kyurem I don't think is that important anymore. I suppose going for a taunt does stop it from, you know, going for more Hypnosises as well. If it has got a Mental Herb, then oh dear. You tend to expect Bronzong to have Lumberry, but this one apparently has a Mental Herb. And is just going to put my Sableye to sleep. So, wow, this is not going well for me. Oh, he puts the Kyurem to sleep. So he predicted a switch out. Wow, this guy is making some moves. He was ranked, you know, pretty lowly, wasn't he? He had 1,470 on BattleSpot, but he's making some plays. This does mean though that I can bring Whimsicott in, but like, where's my offensive pressure? Does not exist. This is not good. Groudon has got a guaranteed sleep turn next turn as well, so this is not good. Really not good. I need to bring Groudon in. I know that I can put the Bronzong to sleep. The Groudon... I'm just going to Grass Whistle the Bronzong, because he might be expecting me to Grass Whistle the Groudon, Protect on that slot, and then Hypnosis my Whimsicott. Oh, okay. If he goes for a Precipice Blades, which he probably is, my Groudon should be able to survive that, but not two of them. Oh, this is a really nasty game. It's quite funny, actually, though. That, like, the tables have been turned on me. Okay, oh, he goes for a Fire Punch. Okay, so not a Precipice Blade, so that turn actually worked out for me. As long as he doesn't get the burn here. Okay, I should be at least in a bit of a better situation. Oh, it's Mewtwo X. Very interesting. So, okay, I don't mind that too much, because it means that I can Encore it next turn. So my Groudon has taken its first sleep turn here, or its guaranteed sleep turn at least, as has his Mewtwo. Trick Room ends and Gravity ends. Okay, so I can't really just freely Grass Whistle anymore. I've kind of got to Encore the Groudon here. He might switch his Groudon back into his Bronzong. Yeah, I think that has to be what he's doing. So he's playing this really well. Gravity's gone down, so I don't really threaten it with the Precipice Blades anymore. Mewtwo woke up, goes for a Drain Punch, and knocks out the Whimsicott. Okay, so I was half expecting a after you, not after you, me first. That move, hey, I woke up. The move that lets you use their move on them. So if I was going for a Precipice Blade, he would use it at, you know, 1.5 times the power. That's kind of what I was expecting. But Mewtwo, you know, it woke up. My Groudon woke up, which is really good too. I'm just going to go for a Precipice Blade and a Gravity, because unless he does have me first, this Mewtwo cannot knock out my Groudon. So I'm going to go for a Gravity and a Precipice Blades, and let's see how this turns out. Fingers crossed it turns out alright, because if this Mewtwo has got like a, you know, just a dual stab set, then it can't touch my Sableye either. But yeah, this guy, for, you know, the rating that he was, he made some plays. Ooh, Bulk Up. He'll probably survive my +2 Precipice Blades here, though. Bronzong will go down. And yeah, Mewtwo easily survives that. And yeah, so he's got his Groudon left. I'm thinking though, because this is kind of like a Trick Room team, he did Trick Room with his Bronzong and then get the Groudon in. The Groudon should be slower than mine. Mine should be faster. The Mewtwo might be a little bit of a threat now. So I'm just going to go for a Quash onto it, just to make sure that it can't hit my Groudon for anything. And I'm in Gravity. I'm going to hit both of these moves. +2 Precipice Blades will knock out this Groudon. Mewtwo can't Wide Guard, so this should be the game won. Yeah, it is. Wow, what a game. What a game. I did not expect that. That was an interesting game. I suppose you could say I got a little bit lucky with, I think that was a first turn wake with my Groudon. The first chance that it could wake up, I did wake up to get the Sword Stance up. I think his Mewtwo got a first turn wake as well, I'm not too sure about that. But, you know, whatever. So, whew, there we go. Let's carry on. Let's march forth into the abyss of the world of people playing on Battle Spot right now and see who we get for our second game of this video. So, how about that? Gravity, well, I'm presuming Gravity Bronzong, but with Hypnosis and Focus Blast on the thingy as well. And is this Hibiki? This is actually Hibiki, isn't it? Okay. And he's using the team that he's just been using on Battle Spot. So, this will be interesting. Oh, so there's plenty of things that we can do here. And there's plenty of things he can do to me, too. So, I quite like Kyurem here, but if he leads with Xerneas, then I'm stuffed, really. So he's got 3 things weak to ice. He might lead with his Mienshao and high jump kick, perhaps, or just fake out. So yeah, I'm kind of not wanting to lead with Gengar because he could just taunt that. So I think, yeah, I think we'll go with Sableye and Kyurem. I definitely want Whimsicott and I definitely want Groudon. This might seem a little bit strange because he's got Xerneas. I'm a little bit worried. Let's go in with this. I'm a bit worried about the Xerneas. So if he leads it, then I think it'll be pretty simple for him to sweep through. But I'm hoping that he'll know the team and he'll know that I do like leading with the Gengar and kind of not want to lead with the Xerneas. But we'll see what happens. And I think that's Xerneas, isn't it? Oh dear, that is not good. So I've got some options. Do we know if this Thundurus has got a Focus Sash or a Citrus Berry? I don't know which one it is. I could taunt the Xerneas, but I do need Gravity. So I'm just going to go for a Gravity. He's probably going to go for a Thunder Wave on my Kyurem, so I could switch the Groudon in here, but that doesn't really get me much momentum. So I'm just going to go for a Blizzard. You never know, I could freeze him. Oh, he just goes for a Taunt. But I don't mind that too much. Because little flashy item there allows me to still make my move. So I am expecting a Focus Sash here. But we'll see what happens. If he just goes straight for a Dazzling Gleam and knocks out both my Pokemon, I don't really mind that. Oh, he's not. Thunder just goes down, and I get the freeze. Wow, okay. He could Thaw straight away. 20% chance. And he doesn't. Okay, so fortunate. Obviously fortunate. If he was going to go for a Dazzling Gleam there, then he would knock out both my Pokemon. I wouldn't really mind that too much, because then I could bring in my Whimsicott on my Groudon, put his Groudon to sleep, and Swords Dance up with mine, and then sweep through his team like that. So, in a way, I kind of hoped that he would have Dazzling Gleam there. If he'd gone for a Geomancy, then things would have been a bit different. I would have wasted an extra turn of Gravity, but hopefully he would have knocked out both of these Pokemon, and we would have been in the same position. Again, I could just put the Groudon to sleep. The Xerneas being at +2 though would probably threaten a 2-shot onto my Groudon there, so that was big. But that's Pokemon, I suppose, isn't it? I could taunt the Xerneas here just to make sure it doesn't Thaw and get a Geomancy off, and I think that is what I'm going to do. The other option, I suppose, is I could feint the Groudon here, as he might just protect it and try and, you know, get the Xerneas to Thaw. But he doesn't protect, and I'm getting my Blizzard off. And that's a lot of damage. Stays frozen, so yeah, okay. And Precipice Blades, okay, so it is in Gravity, he can't miss. I don't mind that, it's not going to knock out either of my Pokemon. Yeah, even with critical hits. And now, I mean, I don't know. Sorry, Hibiki. That's how it goes sometimes. Yeah, and the match just forfeited. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Put my hand up. If he was Geomancing there, then if he knocked out both my Pokemon the next turn, then I would have been in an okay position. I mean, my back would have been against the wall. But if he'd just gone straight for a Dazzling Gleam there to knock out, you know, a pretty tempting Dazzling Gleam to knock out both my very weak Pokemon, then I think I would have been in an okay position. But, you know, it happens, doesn't it? So, thank you for watching this, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please, again, you know, share this everywhere. Let people know that I'm back. I'm with a capture card now, and I'm doing these Battle Spot games. So, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, share, do all the rest of it. Thank you, and goodbye for now. Thank you.